Yo internet, cutting all the bullshit away from Dragon Ball Super this week, let's talk about episode 107, because again I still haven't dropped that video yet. But basically, what was this episode? This episode was, Universe 3 thinks that they're hot shit, and they're really trying their hardest to find out what the fuck Jiren's power is. So, of course, they use their biggest trump card of all, Magikaio, in this case the fucking Liquid Man, to kind of go over and fight the remaining 3 members of Universe 11. Fun fact, if Jiren is by far the strongest person on that team, and Toppo is strong enough to basically be qualified as a candidate for basically God of Destruction, and Despio is faster than light, it kind of makes you wonder, like, it's like, what the fuck is gonna boil down and like with these characters in the future? I mean, we already know what Jiren has in store, but Toppo is still a very scary monster, especially since that he does have enough power to be seen as a candidate, which, that is something. But I am kind of getting ahead of myself. Magikaio says, yeah, man, like, I'm about to go ahead and test them, and Despio kind of does his thing of beating him down and shooting a big ass blast at him, which you would think that for basically a guy, man, like, who was a mixture of the T-1000 and Baby from off of GT, which is weird to me that nobody has ever made that distinction yet. You would think that, with the little shit in his head and everything like that, he wouldn't remind you of the Tuffle Baby, but and also he comes from Machine Universe, so there is that. But basically, he tries to fight Jiren, and they're like, yeah, like, even if we lose, like, we'll know Jiren's secret. And you know what Jiren's secret is? He's so fucking strong, man, that basically he can fucking, like, punch, like, he can Detroit smash people, essentially. Like, he's so fucking strong that basically he can do those original Goku tricks, like, back in the early days of Dragon Ball Z, where he can just push you away, like, with the force of his hits versus actually hitting you. And Goku was a G-man for doing that shit, like, back in the day, which kind of should have been like a telltale sign, man, for Jason Berter, like, man, when he did his little explosion shit. And Jiren could just easily do that and just knock motherfuckers, man, like, out of the ring. So that's some scary shit, which technically we still don't know what his real power is. But then again, if energy blasts alone are strong enough to basically destroy Kale in her berserker form, you kind of had to figure like something like that was gonna happen. But that's kind of getting to the nitty gritty though. The fun really starts in this episode once you see Frost technically trying to knock off Master Roshi, which is weird because if Frost is as strong as Frieza back in the Namek Saga, then you would think that him necessarily taking out Master Roshi, man, would just be as simple as smacking him with his fucking tail, and then him flying the fuck out the goddamn ring. Like, you would think that was his plan, but nah, he kind of just wants to fuck around with people and shit. Hence, basically, Master Roshi hitting him with the evil containment wave, which I know that a lot of people are kind of getting mixed up about the Mafuba in this case, which that move, it contains anybody, or at least like anybody, anything, God level, human level, demons, whatever. Or like, they say that it's a demon thing, but since technically we know that Piccolo and Kami, that they're not demons, they're Namekians, that this shit works on just about anybody, The only real thing that actually kind of needs to be answered is, how does Master Roshi necessarily survive it? And it's, well, we kind of blame it on that, upon that Super Saiyan blue energy that Goku shot into Master Roshi's body, which is why he can do the Mafuba 2 more times. Which is crazy because the first time he does it, he misses, just like how he did all those years ago, like when he tried to use it on Piccolo again, missed, and he died. This case, he misses and then just gets the shit beat out of him, And in the process, in the process of that, Vegeta kind of has to, like, Frost gets this goofy idea out of nowhere to kind of lure Vegeta in, and then kind of hoped that Master Roshi would even be dumb enough to even use the fucking evil containment wave again, which that he does, and somehow they still don't explain these things, where that somebody can just grab the attack and just do it. See now, I mean, like the Mafuba counter, the evil containment wave reversal or reflect or whatever. See, back in the day of Dragon Ball, I can understand that, because basically, like, Mud Jr. in this case, or in this case the Piccolo we have right now, that attack was used on King Piccolo. So King Piccolo's memories went down to like younger Kami, a Piccolo, and when Kami tried to do it, of course he's seen it so many times that he just knows, like, well, yeah, I can just reverse it, you know, so on and so forth. This case, just like that whole Trunks learning the Mafuba shit of just thrusting his hands out and then doing that shit, like, that whole thing is kind of redone here, because when he does it again, he just then just perfectly knows how to aim it and shit, you know, trapping Vegeta in inside of the little containment way, into the little jar, which that Master Roshi promptly has to rescue him from, which he does a good job of. But in the process of all that, though, it's like it did kind of lead to a weirdo comment upon the internet of some people seeing this and saying, "See that Vegeta has a brand new form." You know what I mean? Like, man, when you get burst out that bottle, and then, man, there's been like a KOF stream of light around his body before, like, his hair turned blue. He mastered blue. Like, that's a brand new ability. No, it's not. It's Super Saiyan Blue, and they just gave it like this weird ass tinge for no damn reason, other than, well, he's finally out and he's free, so he's good, you know. Thus, which he promptly, man, like, knocks out the fucking robot, and then Master Roshi kind of leaves. However, they had to get rid of him before he fucking died, because that's the biggest scare of this entire battle. It's not necessarily what's gonna happen if they kill somebody. It's what if one of your teammates dies using their attacks, because technically we don't know anything about that. Like, we don't know if there's a rule for that. We don't know how they're gonna handle that. We don't. You know, because it's like, well, yeah, Master Roshi, like, he died, but nobody killed him, so does he still count as a fighter, like, if they don't throw his body off of the edge? But that is how this one ends. Sorry for making this 7 minutes, but that is what I have to say about that. I'll see you on the next Jongravesshow. Tell me your opinions. Tell me what do you think. I'm always listening. See you next time. I'm out.